Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Hardcore Minecraft. Now in the last episode, you may remember we did a lot of work on starting to terraform the land here that we've got. I really want to get this whole area starting to look really integrated, so I think this episode we are going to continue on with the terraforming. Now I have made the entire area here moss just to kind of give us like a blank canvas, so that way it's a little bit easier for me to figure out what we're going to be doing. Now I have done a little bit more work off camera. As you can kind of see, I've gone out into these outer edges. I have this river kind of mapped out here. I haven't done too much work on the back just because I haven't finished fully excavating all of these trees back here yet. But the front, for the most part, is laid out. I want to get rid of a couple more of these trees, then we can start kind of blending the green moss out into the mud. But the first thing that I want to do, I want to start getting some paths, I want to get some trees, I want to get the land integrated. But before all that, I think we need a bridge. I think that is really what's going to connect this kind of middle land area to this out here. And then once we get the bridge in, we can kind of start adding the pathways that are going to be coming out from the structure here. We can have the main one coming out here and then maybe clear out a few more of these trees to get a bit more of a path. And then we can have the ones that are eventually going to be, oh, hello. We can have the ones that are eventually going to be coming out the sides and the back as well. Okay. Alright, well, let's get started on this bridge. I'm actually gonna be kind of freehanding this. Like, I have a couple of references looked up. Like, I did a bit of research on, like, Minecraft bridges just to kind of figure out what kind of shape I want. But I don't really know... what I want to do yet. So I might, like, freehand a shape in dirt and then just see where that takes me. Alright, so I had a little bit of issues with the end of my recording there, so I might have jumped ahead a little bit, but we are back now, and the bridge is all finished. I'm very happy with the way it turned out. I love the shape. I love all of the hanging roots and vines down here, and the lily pads. I also added a spore blossom and a couple of firefly bushes down here just to add some like particles as you're walking over. We've got flowers and bushes, and I just think it fits in really nicely, especially if you look at it from over here. And then if we turn shaders on, oh, I think it looks so good. It's got the glowing lights. Oh, and the water's so pretty. Okay, I think this looks so good. I'm so happy with it. I'm probably gonna add a couple of other little tiny bridges around, maybe just like some little wooden platform things just over here. So that way I don't always have to keep running either all the way around the river or coming to the front just to get over. But yeah, and I think it'll just help tie in a lot of the pathways too, and now I'll be able to plan out where I want the path to go from here. And yeah, I think we're gonna call the bridge done, and I am very happy with it. Alright, well next I think I want to actually start getting these pathways in. Hello? Where the heck did that come from? Oh, hello. Alright, so I've started laying out the paths here. I got this one a little bit longer. We're gonna add like a little makeshift bridge there. I have one on this side here, which I kept this one really short just because I'm not entirely sure where I want to go with it yet. I kind of like the idea of having this one split off, so maybe come here between this little lake and that little pond, and then also maybe have it split over on this side. But I'm not really sure what I'm gonna put here in terms of potential structures or greenery or like natural elements yet. I kind of feel like this is a big space, so I feel like I should put something here, but I just don't know what yet. So I haven't really committed to a full path on this side, but we have the ones over here done. Now, you might also notice all of the like mangrove logs dotted around. That is where I think I want to put my custom trees. I think I'm probably going to start with one or two. I have these ones kind of here at my viewpoint that are going to kind of frame this. So I might start with those ones and then just see how that looks. I haven't really done too much work on the back because like I said earlier, I haven't fully cleared out all of the trees yet. And also I'm kind of just testing it on the front to see if I like it. Like I don't want to commit to doing the entire landscape yet in case I end up hating it and wanting to take it all down. So I'm gonna start by doing like the front half. If it looks good, then I'm gonna move on to doing the back half. So yeah, I think that's probably the last thing that we're gonna do this episode is try to get a couple of trees in. I don't think I'm gonna have time to get all of these in because I have dotted a lot of them around, but I at least want to get a couple of them started. So for those of you who didn't see the last episode, this is what we're going for our custom trees. I did also do a dead variant, but today we're just focusing on the live one. Okay, I think that's looking good. That's not bad. Ooh, I think this is gonna look really good from this angle. Like, look at that with the framing. Yeah, I think that looks good. Alright, I'm sort of using the different, like, blocks to shade it almost. Like, the spruce I kind of have on the top, and then I'm using, like, the roots kind of towards the bottom because that's where, you know, like, the roots of the tree would be. And then the slabs are kind of a mixture between, like, the roots and, like, the underside to kind of darken up and shade underneath some of the branches, I think. Well, now that that jump scare is out of the way, we have our first two trees. I think they look really good. The only thing is they kind of blend in with the ground a little bit just because everything is moss. But once we start like texturing this moss and we get some different shades of green in here, I'm probably going to put like some dirt and some mud around the base of the trees too. But as far as like the shape goes, I'm super happy with it and they look good on all sides. We have the firefly bushes and the spore blossoms to give the particles. I think this is going to look really good. I think they look a little bit weird right now because they're by themselves, but honestly, I think the trees are something that I'm probably just going to pick away at off camera as well. I don't know, or we'll see. Maybe I'll like do a stream one day and just do all of them in one sitting. I'm not really sure. As I've said many times, I'm not a fan of terraforming, so even just doing those trees, I'm like already so over it. And I need to take a break, but no, I am very happy with the way that this looks. Alright, so the last thing that I want to do in this episode, we are stepping back from terraforming for a bit. I want to put in a carrot and potato farm. I also eventually want to move the wheat farm down here, so I have this room excavated on this side that I've started to build, and then I kind of have the shell of this room going so we can have carrots and potatoes on the other side, and then we'll have wheat in one of these sections, and then I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do with the other section yet. Maybe I'll just do two wheat farms, maybe we'll put something else in there. I'm not sure yet, but today we're just going to be doing the carrot and potato farm. So I've just started putting in the roof here. I'm going to do moss, and I think I'm going to put like the spore blossoms and then maybe use like the glowberries for some lighting just to kind of match the aesthetic upstairs. Alright, so now that the rooms are done, we can start putting the villagers in. Now, thankfully, I've had this villager breeder going for a while, so we have plenty to choose from. Alright, now we just have to put the last two villagers in. Wish you guys were separated. Oh, okay, there we go. Where did all of my leads go? Alright, now I don't exactly know what the best way to do this is. Oh, yes. Yay! Okay, there we go. Well, we should be able to release this guy. Okay. Hopefully this is working. Yes? Perfect. Okay, that actually wasn't so bad. Hopefully I did that right. I think everything should be working now. Let me just put these carrots back. Oh, I guess I have to release him too. Okay, cool. I think we're done. I'm probably gonna AFK this for a minute just to see if it works. But, yeah, that is actually going to be the end of the episode. I am extremely happy with all the progress that we got done. I'm sorry that this episode is a little bit shorter. Most of the episode was terraforming, and that's not the most exciting thing to watch. So, unfortunately, I cut a lot of it out of the video because it takes probably the longest, but is the most boring thing to watch. So, yeah. But next week we will be back to our regular schedule. We will be back to farming and building and tons of fun stuff. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.